All right, it came today, our new 25-pound box from Shopgoodwill.com. This one, as you can see right here, it came destroyed. So we are, we're getting more and more concerned with our bigger boxes. Either they're just putting way less tape, or the boxes are just really, really cheap, or we're not sure, but we're hoping for the best, and it is lined. Woohoo! All right, we're gonna get started. Well, let's kick this box off with something we haven't seen too much lately. Look at the assortment of brooches. Here's the quarter for comparison. I mean, these are all pretty good size. We have everything from the faux pearl to the enameling work. Beautiful. The only one that's marked out of this group is this one. It's marked KC. Great fall. In fact, all of these have a really nice fall color. And then, of course, Christmas, fourth quarter, right around the corner. And the assortment continued. We have 4 of the pins that look like the postage stamps, and those are very collectible. We have an Avon pin, Kirk's Folly, a few unmarked. This one is the bear, I'm thinking, from the Boy Scouts. And then we have this really beautiful enameled stick pin. There was quite a nice selection of pins in this box. This group of pins is pretty whimsical. You have everything from, the wreath and the shamrock and the owl. And this one is certainly fashion. I mean, look at all that fun movement and look at the size. I think it's really good size. Then you have a very classic S with rhinestones, the cheerleading, and the H. Great little selection here too. Moving on to the ring selection. I'm telling you, I don't think we've ever had so many beautiful fashion rings. This has that wonderful throwback, Victorian looking jewelry. Look at this solitaire. It is huge. The 3-stone ring, and look at this one. Oh my word. And this is my favorite. I mean, this one, they all have beautiful bands, but that one has the nicest band. And then, this one with that little dome of crystals. The ring assortment continues. We have everything from this little enameled love. These are, like dyed gemstones right here. There's 4 rings here. This is very unique, very artistic, with the 3 pieces of art glass being the flowers. This one is a stretch. It has a little bit of condition issue on the back, but the top is so cool looking. That abstract kind of look. I don't think, anyone would really, care. This one has the tiger's eye and then the green crystal. We have that little tiny green and clear crystal, and then this one has the orange crystal. And then this one is just a really nice flower. We had a beautiful selection of rings in this box. Very fortunate. Next up, we have some beautiful signed earrings. These are all clip-ons. These are ART. These beautiful, just gorgeous, almost Art Deco look. These are Monet. These would be Avon two-tone. They have the polished and then the satin look. These are by Hobey. Those are just drop-dead gorgeous. And these are Tancer 2. And this actually folds back and becomes the back of the earring. I mean, it's just gorgeous, this group right here. This pierced set, this is Monet. This beautiful pierced set with all of these great marquee rhinestones. This is BB. This is a very nice clip-on. They are not marked. They are gorgeous with these big stones. And the silver tone, also clip-on, look brand new. And this group of earrings, ooh, is some nice ones in here. All right, we have the rose quartz and nice gritty pearls. We have some polished stone and some little glass beads on the bottom. Fashion, 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 fashion. And then we have these ones. These are nice, pretty good sized tiger's eye. We have the polished like mother of pearl. And the backs of these earrings have the 120 14K. And I'm assuming the posts, which are not magnetic, are as well. Great group of earrings we have in this box too. Between pins and earrings, we've been very, very fortunate. All right, let's see how quickly we can get through the rest of the earrings. Obviously, these are packaged, ready to go. We've got Mickey and fashion and really, really hefty pieces. trying to see if I can't keep down the glare. These are hefty as all get out. These are just gorgeous. We have boho, classic rhinestones, just cute hearts or fashion. The peacocks are adorable. And it's just some nice silver tone drop, almost a southwestern kind of look there. If green is your thing, that is a beautiful one. Shells. The two pairs are awfully close, so we put those together. These are hefty, large, and in charge. Kitties. Hey, Halloween's coming. Beautiful pearl with the rhinestone rondelle. These are kind of a classic boho. So are these. These are just stunning. I mean, t-shirt, jeans, you put those on, good to go. Beautiful stars. Silver tone. These blue glass, and I'm not sure what the other were. I think they're plastic. Those are beautiful. And these ones, look at these rhinestones. Definitely large and in charge. And certainly a wonderful surprise, cufflinks. They're all unmarked. Oh, gorgeous. Look at the gold with the orange stone. These are inlay. Look at that. I mean, these are to die for. Classic black and gold. And these have a damascene look to them. I'm just fabulous. All right, we have more cufflinks if anybody is interested. We also ended up with a few orphan pendants. We have this cute little saddle, this little rhinestone decoration. It does have a little articulation. We have what looks to be an origami owl style opening pendant, and it does have a few items in there. We've got the little gem and the little hearts, totally adorable. This kind of, you know what, this is hefty as all get out. It has a little bit of articulation among this bottom row here, and it does have the rhinestones and the big black jewel in the middle. And then of course we have the piggy, loving that. Ooh, we're gonna get fancy now with a bracelet bar, look out. This box also had a great selection of bracelets. We had everything from gemstones to shell to glass with, you know, some kind of stone, shell and wood. And then these four down here with the different designs, they look like they are like a melted glass over top of abalone. So these all have a really, really nice look to them as well. So that's the first set of bracelets. All right, these four bracelets, this one has glass and lighter weight silver tone. This one has the Trust in God with many different kinds of glass and a few of the shell. This one is double strand, premier design. It has the faux pearls and the black glass beads. This is also double strand, not marked. It has beautiful champagne candlelight colored beads and AB colored candlelight beads. The glass bracelet theme continues. This one has the navy and kind of these almost uranium glass teal colored beads, just beautiful beads. The red and yellow. We have the blue with the gold and silver tone spacers. And then this beautiful cat's eye green. This one has the Pandora style glass charms on it and silver tone. Yeah, some of the silver tone beads don't look so great. I think this one would be really better off harvesting. This looks like they had the white glass and melted the little floral ones inside. Cute. These look very much like garnet beads, but they're glass. I can see some bubbles in them. And this looks like an artisan had made this with the little drops and all of the different colors of glass beads. Really nice composition with that one too. All right, this group we're going to move into a little more fashion. This one has these really cool artisan looking style here. Looks like we have some AB beads, some of these really rhinestone, and then the silver tone, stretch obviously. Some glass beads with this really nicely encrusted rhinestone bead. I think that was really neat with the little leaf. This one has both the clear and the opaque with the nice little rhinestone action going on right there. Very nice triple strand. This one definitely looks more, you know, Monet style. It's gorgeous. This one has a very reminiscent feel of Brighton, but it is marked Avon. So it does have the double right there. How cute is that? This has the tassel, and I think this one may have been made with this one. So I think those two go nicely together. Basic bracelet, I think that'd be great for charms. This has a magnetic clasp, beautiful with all of the rhinestone encrusted. And then that mesh style of chain. These are very plastic. These are glass. Nice heavy pearls with the older style of clasp. Nice heavy Disney. You know, we've got the princesses and we have Tinkerbell here. And it is marked Disney. Cute little rhinestone, although I think they're like plastic rhinestone. Scotty dog, how cute is that? This is really fun with this magnetic closure. And then this kind of mesh that's really sparkly. I kind of think that's really neat. A Shambhala bracelet with the kind of like the marcasite look to it. This is one of the beaded bracelets that you kind of roll on. It's not really a stretch, so definitely have to be careful with that one. Silver tone, very modest, really pretty. And this one I think would be both a bracelet and an anklet, since it gives you that flexibility with the extra chain. And it just has the little black drops and silver rounds. These bracelets are all marked. This is a J. Crew Bangle in the blue and green. We have the stretch and the salmon and very, very light salmon. These two, and these are both J. Crew, these two bamboo style, really heavy. You can hear them clanking. Ooh, the clankability. These two are both Stella and Dot. This rhinestone encrusted like black rhodium look. This one is by Loft. And this really classic one with the fold over clasp and the safety chain, this is by Monet. Also found some beautiful unmarked pieces. We have this great floral lucite acrylic bangle. Look at all the beautiful colors in that. This is a clamper, and the enameling and gold, they would match very nicely with that Tancer pair of earrings that we had in the beginning. This is like one of the slinky, stretchy bracelets. This is stretch, but this is encrusted in rhinestones, and it is heavy as all get out and gorgeous. If you like bling, this one is for you. And this is kind of that matte finish, gold, hefty bangle. Certainly had some beautiful smalls in this box. The very 70s kind of look with the leather and the orange and the green, just gorgeous. This is a very nice ornate cross with the scroll work. This enameling, really, first I saw it, I thought it was probably going to be Pilgrim. It's not marked, but the tag certainly could have come off, but it has that beautiful look. And a very small statement piece with the very cute little beads up the chain. Great little selection here too. And if chains are your thing, this box didn't disappoint in this realm either. This is a beautiful silky double strand, almost choker, but it's more like a collar length. Safety fold over. I mean, this is just a gorgeous piece right here, not marked. This one, think Monet. Triple strand with all of these really intricate beadwork here at the bottom, all in this silky gold, not marked. Same thing with this piece. I would have pegged this one also, kind of as that Monet. It just beautiful, beautiful. Nice long fashion herringbone. Look at the length on that. The gold is your thing. We've got you covered. Always fun finding these, like the very exaggerated latchkey kid chain. I know there is, some form of regular, term for this, but that's our, term that we're using here. Again, this is multi-strand, very long. I think this would go really nice for a business meeting, nice evening out. A lot of sparkle, a lot of pop with that one. Okay, this one has a hang tag with just the little rhinestone. So I've seen that, very reminiscent of Charming Charlie. I've also seen it with LC. So it has a single chain on top, multi-chain on the bottom, different textures, colors. A lot of fun with that one. This one says Leo on it, and a nice heavy-duty chain. This is Napier, so we actually did find a few marked pieces in here. We're finding less and less. Has great design and articulation on this piece. Beautiful. And then we have one more, also Napier. We've had something very similar to this. A lot of movement. There again, it was nice to find it. We're seeing less and less marked pieces. All right, pearls are coming next. The box didn't disappoint with the pearls. All right, here we go. This is like 48 inches. This is a single strand, beautiful ivory glass pearls, nice and heavy. And we have the gamut of, this one's probably just as long, in a single infinity strand with faux plastic pearls and really nice chain. It's kind of a muted gold look, so it's not really, taking away from the pearls. This is another faux pearl. These are, plastic, lightweight, great for everyday wear, but not as long. This one is a double strand. So you've got beadwork and the faux pearls, nice and lightweight. I think this would be wonderful for office wear. This is heavy as all get out, this multi-strand. These are glass pearls. Look at the heft, and the chain is big. The findings are big. It is just a big, clunky, chunky, in-your-face piece. If you like big and bold, this one's for you, for sure. If you like a more vintage feel, this single strand has a lot of, looks like age to it. We have the faceted plastic beads, the plastic pearls, the brass color. Just, it is very reminiscent of an older style. These are gritty, so I think these are real pearls. Very Baroque kind of look to them. Silver tone. This is by Chico's. This is another big and bold style. It is long, it is multi-strand. There is a lot going on here. We've got graduating beads, the nice big chunky faux pearls, and these are plastic. So the whole piece, even though it's pretty good size, it's not overly heavy. So that is by Chico's. This dainty older piece is by Klein. And these feel like glass. They are not gritty. And I think the surprise of the box was this one. And it is marked in 2 places. It has the quad G drop here and the Givenchy mark here, but I think it's now Givenchy or something like that. Running through a few more smalls. This one looks very reminiscent of the silver tone clip-ons that we had with that orange stone in the middle. This one does have a silver and gold tone chain running through it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Here we have a very silky, very bright gold looking chain with the tiger's eye in the middle of the very, very refined looking pendant. This just looks like money. Really nice fashion, just like almost like an infinity right here. And this one is marked LC. It does clasp right here at the pendant, which is kind of neat. And it has almost like this wheat chain, but it's very accentuated with the size. And this is also gold tone and silver tone. This next group features a very sweet enameled butterfly. We have this brass tone sideways heart. And we have this design, looks like the double S. Some people say it looks like swan, but it's very beautiful. And then how can you not love the TARDIS from Doctor Who? Moving on to this group, this pendant has a really nice chain with the glass, kind of that smoky blue beads. Those are just gorgeous. We've got a rhinestone letter E, nice chain. This pendant has Stanley Cup champions on it, and it looks like rhinestones and then the black rhodium look. It has a really nice look to it. This necklace is very classic. It's by Natasha, and we have the rhinestone encrusted pieces down here, and then a very nice muted gold tone chain. Gorgeous piece. And this group of smalls features, here we go again with that latchkey kid style chain, except this one's a high polished silver, and it's unique that it has the blue rhinestones at the bottom, which I think that was a great little effect here. These look almost like a jelly belly, and it's just across the whole chain, which is really cool looking. And then a nice black inlay drop, has nice articulation. This is just a very, very classic looking necklace. Moving into the fashion portion, we ended up with a really eclectic mix. This is a very nice statement piece. It has some articulation, muted tones. Usually these can be a little on the louder side, but we have, this very, very soft pastel lavender and certainly a beige tone with just a hint of maybe taupe in it. And a muted chain. That's a really beautiful piece. Here is a longer statement piece. Just silver tone, not too loud, very lightweight. I think that would be great for office wear. Same with this one. This one almost has like the jet bead look to it, and silver tone. That is gorgeous. I think that would transition nicely into evening wear as well. This one is just fun and funky. I think someone had a great time creating this. It has the red and blue motif with the silver tone. We have, a few random beads. We've got the starfish and then these kind of tubes. I think it's just fun. So we have that one. Okay, this one is multi-strand. It is a little on the heavier side. I believe these are metal pieces here. They definitely don't feel like glass, and they are heavy. And it's triple strand. Here's how that falls. It is nice too. I think that would be great for the office. Same thing with this one. These are, acrylic beads, tons of faceting, especially on these green beads. And it's again triple strand. As we're moving to fall, I think this would be a really nice go-to piece. They glisten so beautifully. It's a nice piece. Okay, someone had fun creating this. This is a single strand, and it's not infinity. I mean, it does have a toggle clasp. It's probably 6 feet. I mean, the thing is long, all in the purple tones. It's it has a lot of nice color to it. It's just really long. So I think you could wear it in a multitude of choices. This is kind of the same, same thought, probably the same designer, a lot shorter. So I think you could, wear that again with quite a bit. Again, coming into the fall, that's going to be beautiful. This one, I love this one so much. It has these great stations, and they're plastic. Each has a little rhinestone in the middle. It does have a little articulation. These do they don't spin all the way around, but they do move. And that you know, that pop of color. If you're wearing a very monochrome looking shirt, that would be your color right there. I was asked if I still had a love of plastic, and the answer is most assuredly a yes. Look at these. I mean, this is fun and sassy and funky all at the same time. You know, this is just, you know, it's just fun. I mean, how can you not, you know, think that's fun? I don't know if everybody would wear it, but it's still fun. This is more classic in the coloring. We have this kind of dusty pink. It is nice and long. Very classic. That is just gorgeous. So is this one. I mean, gold and the white, the varying lengths of chain. That is, you know, is very classy, especially if you're a boss. And this is fun. I love these plastic crackle beads. Then we have these giant faceted black beads, more of the crackle beads, some silver tone, spacing, and then, I would beyond wear that. These are fun. Very, to me this reminds me of 80s, kind of with the shape, the composition, and they're not super lightweight either. I mean, there's some weight here. And then certainly, you know, we have the faux beads. You know, these aren't crystal, these are plastic. Same with the pearls. So, I mean, if you want to have that look without feeling like you have that look, these look almost like pre-night, multifaceted plastic, graduated. These are gorgeous. And don't think that boho took a break from this box, because yeah, there are some fun and funky boho pieces as well. I have no idea, you know, who decided that boho was in or out, but I think boho's always in. You know, there are so many beautiful and just feisty pieces. Like, I mean, this is, you know, a standard. It is shell and wood. But I think this is feisty as all get out. It has the chain, the seed beads. We have the dyed shell. You know, it's just, it's sassy, and I love that. Same thing with this one, except this one's really long. A lot of times you don't find, you know, extremely long boho pieces, but this one is really, really long. And I think the composition is fabulous. That color is striking. I mean, not only will it go with a ton of things, but I just think the composition between the large and the seed beads and the wooden spacing beads, I mean, it's, love it. Classic black and white, you have shell and wooden bead. This one has the polished stone, older style barrel clasp, and the wooden beads. And I mean, come on, what box would be complete without a really nice, massive shell necklace? These are really nice to the touch. They have been, you know, polished and, you know, probably, I don't know, maybe tumbled, at least sanded, because there's nothing, you know, that it's poking. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And it's long too. Generally, you don't see these this long. So boho definitely was represented in the box too. All right, we had 5 that are very similar. They all have the cord construction, you know, the colorful beads. We have the sun, the arrow, the peace sign, the miscellaneous, you know, silver and gold, and then the blue tone. So all of these were very, very similar. I'm sure they kind of hung on a rack that was similar. This one, I have no idea what this hang tag is. Kind of looks like a cartouche wrapped in a snake, but these look to be glass beads inside, and so it is very, very nice. This one, the hang tag is marked F1, and this is pretty stout. It is a heavy piece. These are some form of stone, maybe like a soapstone. So that is just, I mean, it's hefty and it's just gorgeous. This one is marked Napier, and this is light as all get out. I have never had one that light in an A-pure piece. In the multi-strand, different variations of this gray. This one is LC, gold tone, and then it looks like, you know, some form of maybe abalone or stone. This one is not marked. It is just Beyond Sweet. It has these little, I mean, these are like micro purple rhinestone dangles. Gorgeous. And we weren't quite done with bracelets. Look at the salmon pink on these rhinestones. They are foil backed, stretch. I mean, that is fabulous. This is, you know, really, really fun. We have the silver inside, the black. So there's a lot of movement in this piece. All right, and this one says AU on the tag, but look at these metallic tassels with all of the little, you know, pieces inside. This has movement like nobody's business here. How fun is that? And then this one is very, very stylish, very classic. We have black enamel, silver tone, and rhinestones. That is quite a piece. Fold over clasp. It's gorgeous. And we have some beautiful shell necklaces. Very long. You know, we've got like, you know, I don't, day, evening, I think both. You know, it's light enough that it could do both. This one still has tags. It says multi-layer shell, $28. Silver tone, and then all of this great shell at the bottom. All the layers. Look at all that color, almost a peacock color. Gorgeous. Yeah, 2 regular shells. Love that too. And this is definitely a composition I hadn't seen. I think maybe an artisan made this. It has the shell, the dyed shell. These are glass with, you know, the silver tone on the outside. And then here we have like the Murano glass, you know, like the dichroic beads. So there's a few on the top and a few on the bottom. I'm not real sure why they put these 2 beautiful beads right here so close to the clasp. I would have continued down here a little bit and probably swapped out these 2. And if you're crafty at all, it wouldn't be that difficult to do to move these around. They're ashamed to have them behind the neck and be hidden, actually. This one is stunning. It is no name, but we had a bracelet similar to this in the beginning. It has kind of that mesh sparkly material. Then we have this one. It's by Chico's and it's very long. We have the different color beads and then what look like branches through the whole piece. So it's very earthy, very boho looking. So that is quite a piece. And this one is unbranded. Absolutely beautiful AB glass beads. We have these really jet black looking beads, different graduating sizes. We have some dyed shell, silver tone. Absolutely gorgeous. And I think this has to be one of my favorites here in this box. Look at these red glass beads. Graduated, double strand. It has this very ornate, and it is strong too. Magnetic clasp, rhinestone encrusted. I could see this being my Merry Christmas to me Christmas morning. I could so see that. All right, and then we have this really beautiful one of those fashion glass hearts and some plastic beads on that, you know, black rhodium looking chain. So that's really pretty. I'm wondering if this is an artisan made. So we have some green stones and different colors of glass beads. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and then this was just kind of in the box. It's kind of one of the evil eyes. It's just a fashion piece of glass. So great to repurpose for something. Okay, this would be a fashion bracelet. You can tell it is a, looks like a shellacked stone almost. I think it's supposed to be like faux Mojave turquoise. It has gold accents and the silver tone. Isn't that pretty? I think that is a really pretty piece. This one, let's see if I can find the end here, is marked with the AK. It's very lightweight, very long. So we have these hollow beads, and this is like the drop here. So that's not bad. This is gorgeous. This multi-strand all glass beads. Look at these. I mean, you want to talk about great for fall. I mean, I think this, but you know, with the little pink going on in here, you know, that's popping off these smaller beads, I think you could wear this any time of the year, but just the sheer color play and the sparkle that's going on, ugh. You knew that was going to be one of my favorites. All right, this one. These almost feel like the lava stones. And then we have these little tiny faux pearls, gold hollow beads, and glass beads. Nice composition. But there again, I think this would be great for fall. I think that would be, this time of year would be perfect. This is Jessica Simpson. It is a fashion statement. Here's her little charm up here. Multi-strand. And then it has these nice big chunky rhinestones. So that is quite a piece as well. We have really cute beads here. We have these glass champagne beads. He looks like a little koi fish. And then we have these, you know what? I'm not real sure if they're a stone, but they don't look ceramic, so I'm going to say stone. And then we have this one. It is BR, so probably Banana Republic, although we've had the discussion with the backwards B, the forward B, you know. So it is nice and long, and then has the drops with the, you know, I don't know if that's marble, if it's just, you know, how light, and then the little clear ones too. So that's kind of a nice little piece. What box would be complete without some hematite? It's a nice configuration. It has a nice feel to it. Okay, we have this nice long green strand here with all of the different greens and some black. So that is quite a pile of green stones. Isn't that pretty? Again, perfect for this time of year. Okay, we ended up with 2 strands of black. We have this one, and then we have this one. And these both have kind of a, almost a gray cast to them. So I don't know if these maybe are onyx. I mean, they're not high polish. So, you know, but both are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And now we have this one. It's on this funky cord. And this is a carved, and it looks like floral. And it looks like it is malachite. I mean, you could see the color variation here coming out. And, I mean, this is absolutely to die for. So, here again, you know, this has more of a nicer look than the synthetic that we've been finding. So, I think we actually have a shot at this being real carved malachite. Okay, and this matches one of the very first earrings that we had in the beginning. And they were 14, gold filled. We have these beautiful mother of pearl beads, or the shell beads. All of this tiger's eye, including these barrel tiger's eye. And then this one that matches the beads to the earrings. So talk about a nice necklace right here. I mean, to die for. All right, I'm going to switch this out, and I will show you the absolute treasures, as if this wasn't enough, right? The silver and gold that came in this box. So hold on, I'll be right back. All right, and let's talk craft. Okay, the box was 25 pounds, and it had 7 pounds, 6.5 ounces of craft. We've seen worse, ratios, but we're seeing an awful lot more craft than we used to. And this box wasn't billed as craft at all. So there's, there is some fabulous stuff in here, let me tell you, for my crafting folks. And not to worry, gang, just about everything that we bring home finds a new purpose. Okay, and then the treasures in the box. Okay, the first one is this bracelet, and it has one tiny diamond, and it looks like all of these gemstones are real. We've got amethyst and topaz, garnet, citrine, peridot, the standards like back in the day. And this is gold over 925. It's marked 925 in a couple of places. So we have that, and it's pretty substantial. So that's a nice piece right there. This little group right here, the earrings, the pendant, and the necklace, finer chain here, these all have 120 12 karat. The pearl earrings are 120 14 karat filled. Okay, we have this. I was so happy to find this and talk about it. Was all in the middle, in the nice big tangled mess that is in the middle. This is 10 karat. Look at this chain. This is the daintiest chain like ever, and that was double here. Dainty. It's 10 karat, and it has 3 decent little diamonds. They test as diamonds, and 10 karat gold. So that was a nice find. This is a sweet 16, and you can tell this needs to be cleaned. Has sweet 16, and then the chain, it's marked sterling on both pieces. This one has Italy 925 on the chain. There's nothing marked on the ice skates, so I'll have to test them to see if they are silver as well. Okay. This one is marked Lotus Studios, Lotus Jewelry Studios, and it has 925. And this has the initials LE on the little drops. How cute is that? And we have this one. This is gold over 925, except most of the gold is gone on this one. So it has this little tiny ring with this like faux emerald in it. And so you can tell it has a little bit of its gold wash, but somebody wore this, a lot. So, but still 925 is nice. We like that. This one is quite substantial. It says triple strand with these great beads. And, you can tell the patina. This one, again, needs to really, really be cleaned. And it's marked 925 in a couple of places. So we'll clean this up, see what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful? And then definitely the find in the box, other than the great necklace there, would be this one. This bracelet looks like it might be maybe angel skin coral. It is marked 750. It has a maker's mark, a star, an A, and then it looks like maybe a German name on the little part here. Let's see if I can get it undone here. On this little part here. So it looks like it was done maybe in a studio, or maybe a well-known jeweler did it, but this would be 18 carats. So it has that great buttery feel and look. And the last 18 karat bracelet we have, which was a little bit bigger than this, But I mean, even the scrap value was like $110. Not that I would scrap this. This is gorgeous. All right, guys, this was the 25-pound Shopgoodwill.com box. I think we did fabulous. Had some ups, had some downs, but overall, fabulous, fabulous. Stick with us. We've got some information coming up on the next video that you might find interesting. Thanks so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Thanks so much for being here. We really do appreciate it. Until next time, take care. We'll see you soon.